Penguin Plod is a run I'm doing along the Penguin route, the historical Penguin Range, which extends from Walvis Bay to Port Elizabeth. So I'm going to be running along that route. It's 2,700 k's, and it just gives a bit of, I don't know, makes the penguin slightly more real when we realize, you know, it should in theory be living in that range, which then in contrast, when we see how few penguins there are, people suddenly realize, well, they live on such a huge range, but there's no penguins. The first thing that led me to apply it was, I think it was a 98% population lost in the last 100 years. We're raising funding for bird life. But there's another part to it as well. There's funding, I think, to some degree scares people off a little bit. And what I'm trying to show is, I mean, I'm just a nobody. I'm a little idiot, a dive instructor who, through doing something very simple, running, is doing my bit to make people aware about the Eevee penguins. It's not just all about money, you know. There's a program, Penguin Promises, which is specifically non-financial oriented. It's not about giving money, it's about people just more giving their time and giving whatever assets, talents, skills they have to penguin conservation.
Penguins are hugely important economically to Cape Town because they're a major attraction in our tourism industry. So people come from all over the world to visit our penguins, so it's very important to look after them for the economic benefit that they bring. They create jobs, which is hugely important in a country like South Africa. They are in our custody, so to speak, and we have a responsibility to make sure that our children and our grandchildren have as many, if not more, penguins than we do. So we have to protect their habitat and make sure that they have good living conditions and that they can be happy, and then they will grow and multiply. The main thing is to make sure that they're not interfered with too much. And finally, I think worldwide, we have a responsibility to make sure that all the species in the world are protected and given the space they need to live, human and non-human.